These new Boost Auto M2 steps sure do look nice and clean right up against the side of the ZR2. This is a 24 Silverado 1500, and these steps, they are amazing looking. These ones actually have the lighting feature on them. You can get them without the lighting feature, but you can see how clean that looks. And when you lock or unlock the truck, in my case, because I got the lighted feature, I got it with the turn signals. So anytime you lock or unlock and the lights go, you can see right there, they flash. And that's super cool. Now, they power down different from any other step that I've seen, but they actually kind of pull out and then set flat just like that. Super easy to clean because you could put your foot down like this and it'll hold it in place, and that will allow you to see how it tried to move it up, and now that'll leave it like that. I actually do that because I prefer to have the steps down, so that way when people park next to me, hopefully their door hits the step before it actually hits the truck. And I don't know if that's actually functional like that or not, but that's how I use it. But they're super smooth. Let's watch it go up right here, and we'll talk about the installation. Nice and clean. Look how clean that tucks right up against the body like that. Big fan of these, big fan of these. Works for the rear door as well, not just the front. All right, so this is them powered out and down. You can see how much they stick out. They don't stick out overwhelmingly like some other steps. I feel like this is just right. I mean, they nailed it. These motors are super heavy duty motors. When you get the kit, you're gonna see it is like no other. They are humongous motors on there. Should be very stout. They work very well. Let's go ahead and close the door and watch them go up. Super clean. Look at that nice gap in there. Definitely close, as close as you can get, all sucked up, not rubbing on the body. Now you're probably wondering, how do you wire these in? And they're not like any other step where it'll go into the OBD2 port. That actually is saved for my Banks iDash. Thankfully, we don't have to have a dual tap on there. Some other steps use magnets, but not here. No magnets. These are hardwired in. And while that might sound scary, it's actually just 2 wires that get shot through the firewall, and it's super easy. The instructions that they provide on their video is better than anything that I can provide. I will, however, give a little bit of guidance because there were a couple things that I learned on the install. So let's go under the hood real quick. The instructions they provide is actually very, very well done, and it's very clear. However, mine was just a little bit different, and that is just on the part at the firewall right there, the rubber grommet that's in place. Mine was slightly different, and I ended up poking the hole through the inside using a hanger, and I just poked it through there because there was a little portion that you could go through. But I know it's tough to see, but do my best to show. And that's the only difference. Now the wiring that they show you, the connector to tap into, there's 2 tap on the underside. Super easy to understand. I was blown away. This is all very nice to see. Solid instructions like that. Go ahead and close this up. As you can see, passenger side functions much the same like that, and it'll go up nice and quiet. Very clean looking, very, very clean looking. I like these because they all also keep the rock chips free from the body right there. Now let's watch the motor movement. Pretty smooth. I like the way that it kind of folds out and then sets it down. It's a neat feature. Now you can see the dripping right here because I just went through the car wash real quick, and so that tells you that these are waterproof, much like their other steps, the M1s that I had before this. And I love those M1 steps. They hung down, they were stationary full time, and I liked those. But these are the same in regards to the step, just powered feature. I mean, look how clean that looks. It really changed the look of the truck, the black down low with the light. Again, like I said, you can get it without the lights if you don't like the lights, and that whole white strip will be gone. If you do like the lights, there are options just like the M1 steps, and these are the M2s again. Now you can get it with the rock lights, which will give you a switch, and that will turn on those side lights full time. You can also get the startup sequence, and in my case, I've got the sequential signal only, and I'm pretty happy with that. I like that. Let me know what you think about these. I think they're amazing. They're better than any other ones out there that I've seen. That's definitely my opinion on that. And like I said, there's no OBD2 plug to put in there. There's no weird magnets, no nothing.